Welcome to the ANZAC Super Series 6 in Auckland, New Zealand. Put on by the man himself, Regan Foley. Joined with you today from Gladrap is myself, Isaac Savage, Mike Angove, and four-time New Zealand super heavyweight champ, Patrick Maileta. Welcome aboard, champ. Good to have you here.
Oh, look, it's a pleasure being here. It's amazing to come and just be a part of the show.
Well, we first were given an absolute pleasure in the first round. That was the first fight. Sorry, it was an absolute banger. Now we've got Hannah Walker out of New Zealand in the red corner against Kiana Welsh from all the way from Queensland, Sunshine Coast, out of Impact Boxing. Kiana's a Golden Glove champ, 2 times national champ. She's certainly going to bring it to Hannah Walker, but Hannah Walker's no slouch. She's one of New Zealand's best out of Tauranga, and she's certainly going to take it to the Aussie tonight.
Oh, for sure, this is your classic Aussie New Zealand fight here tonight.
This is a 3x2 minute round bout, so the rounds will be a little bit shorter. However, as we discussed earlier, they've really got to put it out there all on the line for these shorter 3x2 minute round bouts. I suspect the pace is going to be a lot quicker too in this fight against Aussie and Kiwi. Both girls quite clean and technical. You know, sometimes we've got a stylistic matchup where, you know, it could be a slugger versus a puncher or a boxer. Both these girls are looking like they've got similar styles.
Similar. I feel it's just a matter of who figures out who first. Who figures out the jinx and any other's armour at the moment.
Both the same height, same reach as well. So this is what makes for an interesting fight. Both girls come out quite busy with the jabs and combos. More rights from red though. Nice little body shot there from Hannah Walker. Followed up with a few more to the breadbasket. Kiana though looking very comfortable, you know, like almost a bit of a Mayweather type stance, the way she moves and then throws that body rip.
Oh, you see that was a very good combo from red corner. She's really having success with that hook.
Hannah Walker just holding her ground, coming forward, certainly being the aggressor of the two, but take nothing away from Kiana. She certainly throws some bombs back at her. Beautiful follow-up there. And look how composed Hannah is. She just walks forward, holds that guard nice and high, and just jabs away. Very methodical in her approach.
It's awesome, man. If you can see, like, she's got really good ring control. She's cutting the ropes. She's pushing it back to the corners.
Just smothering Kiana. Another one of those rounds, Patrick, where it just flies by. 2 minutes, in and out. Very, very busy round for both girls. Hard one to call, but certainly Hannah Walker from New Zealand being a bit more the aggressor of two.
Yes, pushing forward and, you know, taking control of the ring.
Pride on the line though tonight. You know, we've got a few Aussie versus NZ matchups. You know, obviously Jerome Pampalone on the card tonight, but the big one, David Nika versus Brendan Rees. I was talking to the boys earlier. David, you know, a champ in his own right, but Brendan Rees from Australia, he's a youth national champ. He's won the Super 8 a few times, men's silver medalist. He's just an absolute champ, and it's going to be a good fight tonight.
Oh, you know, he's an Aussie, and he can never rule an Aussie out of a fight. I think he's going to bring the heat. You know, Dave's got his work cut out for him.
You can vouch for that. You fought, you know, obviously a lot of Kiwis, a lot of Aussies. The Aussies always give you a hard time.
Oh, definitely. You know, they're hard workers and they've got a high work rate. You know, they always come ready to fight, and I think that's what you're going to see here tonight. The Aussies are going to bring the heat. Just
as you said that, Kiana comes running out. You know, we certainly called Hannah the aggressor in the first one, but Kiana actually came sprinting out.
Like we talked about earlier, you know, they've only got a certain amount of times to make their work count, and these girls know that.
Look at this, just madness. Right hooks, left hooks. Hannah's just walking forward. I mean, it was a little bit unorthodox the way Kiana first came, but now they're starting to get back into their groove. That was a crazy aggressive start there from the Aussie. But Hannah's good at just taking back, like you said earlier, that ring control, controlling the fight, almost sort of, throwing shots at will very methodically.
She knows exactly what she wants, and she's putting it into practice. She's taking the centre and forcing the Aussie girl back onto the ropes.
Kiana's doing what she can to I guess control the fight, but it's just Hannah Walker's so good at it that she keeps pushing her back and choosing shots at will. What would you recommend for someone that does have such a dominant ring control? Like what would Kiana need to do to get away from Hannah and counterbalance this ring control?
Feint, you look at something like feints and then hit pivots and try get the aggressor to fall into the ropes, and that way you put you position yourself back into the center, and then you do exactly what they're doing and push them back towards the ropes, which Kiana's doing it now.
This is turning into an absolute war. It has been from the start, especially from the start of round 2. Kiana came running out, beautiful uppercut just there, and followed up by a right hook. Still the smothering pressure of Hannah Walker. She's so clean. That ring control was certainly helping her edge forward and near the end of round 2.
She's real selective about her shots.
Big uppercut there though from Kiana. Good way to finish. Once again, another quick round, Pat. These girls are definitely throwing down. Speaking of throwing down, one of my favourite fights I actually saw a view was against the Cantabrian. It was over in Papatoetoe or Papakura, probably a year ago or so now. The Canterbury Super Heavyweight champ.
Yes, against Sam Watt.
Sam Watt.
Mate, let me tell you something about Sam Watt. What a tough guy he is. That was a tough night. Yeah, I remember that night. I had my work cut out for me, but I done the job. And
it was actually painful to watch some of the shots you guys threw each other. I can't believe both you guys were standing. I can't believe he was still standing after some of those shots you landed on him. How tough is that guy?
Oh man, I couldn't believe it myself too. He's a strong guy.
Those Cantabrians, they breed him tough, but I'm sure you guys are. You always have a chuckle when you run into each other.
Yeah. He's a good friend. I mean, at the end of the day, it's sport.
Here we go, round number 3, and hopefully they'll have these 2 female fighters will have a chuckle after this, but not right now because this is, as they say, the money round.
Yeah. Again, the Aussies come out real strong, going for the dominant position, and she's done that quite well.
Hooks, left, right, centre, uppercuts. What a crazy start. What a good start, though, from the Aussie. She certainly needs to take this back.
Really nice for the New Zealand girl. She's staying real in control, staying nice and calm. The Aussies really bringing the fight this round.
Beautiful uppercut there too from Kiana. As Hannah's coming forward with those jabs, she's just releasing that right uppercut and clocking Hannah each time as she comes in. But, just as you said before, Hannah's still looking so composed, so relaxed.
It's amazing.
You don't often see that from all fighters, but I guess to the experience level, it comes with the experience.
Yeah, and she's doing a really good job. She's staying composed, keeping her poker face on, and just going to work.
Kiana definitely put foot to the metal or pedal to the metal in this round. Will it be enough? Will it be enough to take it away? But based on previous decisions, we're not sure what's going on today, so this could go either way.
This could go either way. The New Zealand girl's been taking the front foot, but the Aussie this round has just come out hot.
Especially those uppercuts too, mate. She's just coming forward.
Relentless.
Hell leather, guns blazing. Certainly being the aggressor in this round. It's one of those fights too where you get to the end of the round, they still look like they could go another few, and just as I said that, the 10-second clapper
10
goes.
seconds clapper and they're going.
They almost look just half warmed up. I think they could go another few rounds, Pat.
Yeah.
There you have it.
So these girls could go a couple more rounds.
And saying that last time I mentioned Sam Watt, but I bet you when the bell rang for those fights, you were happy. happy the round's over, and he's probably not one of the only guys you've felt like that within the ring.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good when at the end of the fight and you've known you've done enough, you're confident in yourself knowing that you've done exactly what you came out to do, and knowing that confidently you know that you're going to take the win.
And saying that, wonder what's going through the minds of the fighters now. Does the Kiwi think she's done enough? Did the Aussie come forward hard enough then to take that round? It's going to be interesting to see what the judges think.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
Well, there you have it. You know, obviously we can't show too much bias and favouritism up here in the commentators box, but there was a good win to the Kiwis in New Zealand there, and I'm happy to see that action.
Yeah,
I agree with that decision.
Yeah, she was dominating that front foot. Awesome work.